gifts but want subscribers.
Our focus for the year, we picked overcoming obstacles. The reason why we celebrate our obstacles is because obstacles are part of life. Right? Yay! Obstacles! Another opportunity to be the best you. Another opportunity to work on the character you wanted in the first place. Because the first thing people do when they struggle is like, I'm struggling. And then it's a negative thing. And it's a bad thing. But actually, struggle is part of life. How great, wonderful, new opportunity to learn something new and develop your character. Maybe you'll like the outcome, maybe you won't, maybe you'll get it right that time, maybe you'll get part of it right, maybe you'll mess up the entire thing and have to start over or whatever. It doesn't matter, that's life. You're gonna go through it whether you're feeling okay with it or not, so you might as well just accept the path and go with it. Nutrition is so important though because it's chemicals. It changes our chemistry. It changes our emotions. It increases our anxiety. It creates tax bags of stress called health in my waistline. It affects my moods and my emotions. One of the most powerful ways to transform your life is to become the biggest student and sponge you possibly can to the people that are succeeding and have what you want. Right? I'll take Mike, for instance. He's a good example of this. The Incredible Shrinking Man of 2014. Nicole's the Incredible Shrinking Woman of 2015. She did the same thing. But he just came in here and just didn't know what he was doing and just did everything. And changed his life. And now he's doing all the research and understanding all this stuff. And I always hear him and Cindy coming back and they're like, I understand this, I understand this, I understand this. But the first stage, the first year, not 2 weeks, 3 months, 6 months. He was like sponge and just did stuff that he didn't understand. And then started to understand once the process changed. Because if he understood, he wouldn't have needed to come in. And society's failing, right? Take the lifers, the 10% of the population that is actually able to establish a lifelong habit of exercise. Only 10% of the population. 75% of them never reach the goal they really want. But out of the 25 that are, actually 90% of them are working with a professional, by the way. The people succeed in stages. They don't succeed by here's everything. Because your brain does not work that way, it does not work that way. If your brain worked that way, you could all go down to Barnes & Noble right now, spend $14 and be done. Because you could read it, understand it, and do it. All of you have seen my little squiggly line graph that says, this is what people think a lifestyle change looks like, right? And then the other picture that this is what it really looks like, right? And it's like all this stuff. And most people don't make it to that little corner at the top called their goal and what they want and what they believe in, right? What they believe in. There's this whole entire process that people that transform and do a lifestyle change, they don't understand all the process, but there's an entire process behind that. And the way human character is actually people are attracted to balance. So when we start balancing ourselves out and becoming real in line with things, that's attractive. People start going, what are you doing? I want to do that. And that's when people change, when they want to do it. Right? And they all want to do it, but maybe they're just not to where they want to do it yet. And that's okay. We all have our own little onion to peel journey, and we shouldn't dictate. No such thing as victims, only volunteers.
So true.
We either volunteer for life, or we volunteer to not live life. And living on clean foods and exercise is actually called living life because it's the way our body is made. It's the way that we're made. It's not an exclusive aisle in the grocery section. You know, like I think it's ridiculous that they have the health food section and then the rest of the store. It's like, shouldn't that be the store? I mean, isn't that like our genetics? You know what I mean? It's like fitness and nutrition, or fitness and nutrition is not a specialty. It's a requirement. But it's the reverse in society. People that eat sugar or things that convert to sugar on a day-to-day basis are playing with fire. They're dealing with addictive nature 8 times more powerful than a cocaine addict deals with. Karla, you're awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do, pushing for a healthier, better community, which is definitely needed.
Karla is a great motivator. She's a great role model. She's a great inspiration. She's always positive. She's always encouraging. She's always available for help and questions.
Education plus motivation equals change. And I have change.
It just becomes ingrained in you. It's part of your mindset. It is a lifestyle.
I'm working out at the gym 3 days a week, and it has completely changed my life.
And she taught me so much about food and self-development. She's like my therapist.
Karla taught me when there's a will, there's a way.
She definitely keeps me accountable. All of my success and everything that I've done, I never imagined I would do is because of Karla. She's a huge cheerleader. She's very, very passionate, as all of you know that are standing here, about fitness.
Working with Karla is an education. Rework of anything that you ever thought was true. And realizing what we were taught in school, media, magazines, everything you read seems like it's really not the true story and what really affects your body and how to take care of yourself. There's a lot of information out there and you try to combine it all together and make it work, and really it doesn't. You come here and Karla really gives you straight, easy suggestions, ideas, and what really works. And I think both me and Mike are living proof.
Yeah.
Education plus motivation equals change. You can make the change.